To understand the drug landscape around a target, you can use the co-occurrence analysis functionality that can be found under the Analytics tab in the menu bar. Co-occurrence analysis is a powerful tool that allows you to generate insights from hundreds of millions of scientific documents within seconds. Using co-occurrence analysis, you can specify concepts that you want to correlate. The system will search for instances where these two concepts are often mentioned in close textual proximity. Close textual proximity usually means that those concepts are somehow connected to each other. For this use case, we're going to specify a drug target on the left-hand side. All you need to do is start typing, and the system starts automatically suggesting relevant terms. You can select one or several of your interests from the drop-down suggestions, and the system will populate them in the search box on the left. On the right-hand side, we won't specify a drug or compound. Instead, we will select the term drugs to search for all drugs within the system. You can also ask the system to search for chemical compounds in addition to drugs if you're looking for candidate drugs that haven't been approved, or if you're looking for tool compounds. Again, you don't need to specify these, just select the general term compounds. You can also ask the system to narrow down the search by repositories of interest to you or by a specific date. Adding the date filter surfaces only those correlations that were detected and stored in our system after the chosen date. When you are happy with the settings, hit Search. The system generates a graph visualization where on the left you can see your drug target, in this case CDK6. In the middle you will see chemical compounds and drugs with the knowledge domain they belong to in brackets, which in this case will either be chemistry or drugs. And on the right-hand side, you can see a list of original sources and text snippets highlighting the exact context in which these concepts occurred in close textual proximity. By left-clicking on any of these concepts, you can ask the system to load sentences specific to this drug or compound. As you do so, the data on the right will be updated with a new list of documents and snippets specific to this request. So you can start generating hypotheses on how exactly your target is connected to this drug. In this case, you can immediately see that palbociclib is an inhibitor of CDK6, as highlighted in this text. As an alternative to this graph visualization, you can ask the system to represent the data as a table with the top 50 concepts on the right. In this table, you'll see the same drugs and compounds we saw on the graph, but in a tabular view, with the same count seen in the graph, but as a separate column available for sorting. By default, the results in the table are sorted by frequency. At the top, you see those drugs and compounds that most frequently occur in the texts with our drug target. This count shows the number of times our concepts appear in close textual proximity within all scientific documents. You may not be interested in some of the more general concepts, or you may already know some of the drugs shown in the list. In this case, you can left-click on any of these concepts and ask the system to block them. The system will temporarily block these for you, removing them from this search. You can click on a row of any of these concepts, and as before, the system will update on the right-hand side to show you sources and snippets of text. In this example, it enables you to see which drugs and compounds are known CDK6 inhibitors. It's important to note that this tool provides a statistical analysis on how often these terms appear in close textual proximity. This means that not all the drugs and compounds in the table may modulate the activity of your target. They may be therapies used in combination with or in sequence with the drugs hitting your target. Looking more closely at these text snippets enables you to identify and clarify this relationship.